And as you can see, I am able, through sheer will, to remove that housing without disconnecting the wire harness under the column. It's not recommended. Take a chance with it, but I have learned to do it that way. And here's that extra housing piece that just hangs in there. And what I'm missing is the plastic push part that goes against this push rod. This is your high beam switch. You pull that lever, it pushes this in. Just like that for your high beams. Okay? So that's why I'm in here to replace. Also, I'm going to try to replace this turn signal switch, just for the cruise control. The cruise control goes through this little harness here. It's a little black cable, and as you can see, that doesn't look good. It could be a cause of my problems. Over time they wear, or they pivot against the housing and cause issues. On the back side of that switch is your windshield wiper control wiring. So supposedly it's supposed to come off and be replaced. That's something I'm just getting my feet wet with. Got to figure out. So this pretty much as far as I'm going to go with this assembly of the column itself. I'll show you a couple things while I'm here. The tension spring for the tilt is under this cap. And what you could do is, you see there's grooves on the left and right side. That's another twist and unlock piece. Take a Phillips head screwdriver, you push down on it, and you turn lefty-loosey, and then you pop it out. Here's your spring. And there, way down in there, you can see the high beam push rod on the lower left hand side going into the bore. Just to the top right of that is one of the famous lower housing bolts that come loose and give you the loose steering wheel. There's 4 of those suckers in there. There's the other one. Right there. You can see the funny shape on it. You need like I forget what socket it is, certain number of points, certain size to fit over that. It's written down in our write-ups. To get to those, you can see, you probably get in there to those two, but the top ones are buried. You got to remove this center section. So that's where these pins are. One on each side. You can see the threads. I made a tool to remove them. You can buy one. Another good thing to have. But once you get in there, Loctite those screws. It's rare you have to go that deep again, but you never know. The tilt lever just unthreads. Lefty-loosey. Here you can see the ignition assembly Very hard to describe. There's the other pin on the left. Here, there's your high beam push rod. These are easy to bend. Be careful with them when you're assembling and disassembling. It'll throw off your throw for the high beam switch. Get a pair of pliers here. You can see this is your key control. When you turn your key, it moves that rack and pinion. And that in turn runs down to your, it connects to your ignition switch and controls your functions. Just to give you an idea. Once you pull those pins out each side, again, you gotta be careful doing that. Use the right equipment to not damage anything. You can, once you have those out, tilt your column all the way down. And you'll be able to, these are the gears and the locks for your tilt. Once you get them center pins out the sides, you could disengage that and the whole thing pops off. I'd like to show you, but I don't have the time today. So let me research this cruise control harness bullshit, see what I gotta do, and I'll be back.